Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm so excited about being here and having my first guest on because she's been on with me for years. Right now, we're going to talk a little bit about a different person that she's now representing. I have with me Bettina Ferrara, and she is the wife of the husband of STAR Showers. That's Will Ferrara. Welcome back to the show. I have to say that one of the things that you said before you came on was you wanted to talk about some commercials. So you've been watching a lot of TV lately, and I want you to talk a little bit about, what you mean by all of that and what STAR Showers does.
Okay, so what I would like to talk about is some of the false advertising that is out there right now. It bothers me. It bugs me so much that I just try to tell people about it as much as I can because I just like to get the word out, the honest word out. So STAR Showers was built because my husband, William Ferrara, is a general contractor here in the state of Arizona. He has worked with the state of Arizona, the government programs here in the state for over 35 years. He has an excellent reputation with the state, and he does all kinds of different kinds of remodeling in the home. His specialty is working in bathrooms. Okay, so he's gone out and done so many thousands of jobs across the state. One evening we were watching television and a commercial came on, an infomercial, it was a half-hour commercial, for a bathroom remodeling company. And I recognized right off the bat they had a celebrity as their spokesperson, and I was kind of like, what is going on here? This is interesting. And after the half hour, I said, how much do you think they're charging for these bathrooms? I mean, they've got to first pay her, they've got to pay all the middlemen involved, they've got sales staff, they've got all kinds of stuff. And then I started looking a little deeper into it and found out that they basically have dealers. So what it is a lead program. So the people you see the commercial on television, you decide to have this company come out and give you an estimate. And what they do is then they sell your name to a company that is local here in Arizona. And then that contractor is paying for your lead, and then they go out to your home and then they basically give you an estimate. There's a lot involved there. A lot of people needing to get their hand in the pot. Hand in the pot, in the piggy bank. And so their prices are really, really high because of that. And I think it's a little bit of false advertising because that particular company is not who's doing the work. And then if you look at the fine print, all the people in the commercial are actors, so everybody's being paid to portray. They don't even have bathrooms. They're being portrayed to say they do.
Actors don't have bathrooms.
They're being paid to portray that, and then, they're all actors. And then their whole 12 months same as financing thing, if you look a little at that fine print that's on there for 2 seconds, folks, if you look at that, you'll see that if you don't pay it off within 12 months, you get hit for all the financing. But this commercial is not my favorite anymore, Carol, even though I have to talk about that one because it's ridiculous. My new one is this company that's saying that they basically will give you a free bathroom.
Wow.
So you buy one. I just saw this on television the other day.
Wow.
You buy one bathroom, you buy one shower, one bathtub, and then they're going to give you a second one for free. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay. First of all,
let's see how much those are.
Okay. First of all, they're using those fill-in kind of. They're solid, already framed bathrooms that's kind of like just slide right into your shower.
Yeah. That's why they can do.
Yeah. It's not tile work. It's nothing. They don't take everything out. It's not done correctly. I mean, it's done. It's gonna last, but it's done very cheaply, and they're charging a lot of money for it. That's how come they can do 2 of them for you for free. They can do one for free. Same thing have the same as the financing thing, where if you don't pay it, whatever. I mean, my whole point of coming on your show, and yes, you're right, I have worked with you for a long time, and I've represented different companies, and this one I have is my heartstrings, because not only is it my husband, but I also feel that people need to know what's going on, and they need to be informed. And so basically, I have examples. My husband is STAR Showers, and his phone number is 602-888. 1987, 888-1987, and 602-888-1987. I got that right?
I think so.
And the reason I'm taking your job right now and saying that is that I want people to call him, because what he's going to do is he's going to go out to your home free of charge, and he's going to assess your bathroom for you. And he's going to tell you exactly what you really need. He's going to tell you exactly what has to be done in order for you to get a high-quality bathroom that you want, that is done in the way that you want it done, that lasts a lifetime. And he will use his expertise to let you know that for free.
I wrote something down before you started, as you were talking.
Yeah.
And that was that if the government trusts him,
oh yeah,
then you should too.
Oh yeah, no, that his reputation is, for instance, the people that work for the government, they have him come out to their home to give him, if they want work done in their home. I mean, that's the reputation he has. See, there's like, they want him as their contractor.
So what makes sense
yeah.
is to call them and have him do this
Have him come out and do
reassessment.
an assessment. That way you know that when you get these estimates from these other companies, you're gonna know exactly what you, they can't give you the shim sham. Because you're gonna know already what it is, and you're gonna know from a professional who's been doing this for a long, long time for the state.
No one wants the shim sham.
Nobody wants the shim
He's been doing
sham.
this for 40 years.
Right.
And 30 years in showers. You can check him out on his website. It's allstarshowers.com. That phone number is 602-888-1987. They're statewide, and here's the thing about them too. They are licensed, bonded, and insured.
Of course, yes.
And that is something that is so important.
Oh, yeah.
That people need to understand that a lot of times you guys will go with either.
Well, let me talk about a couple things real quick, because I know I could talk about this the whole hour, but you have other guests here that want their time, so I'm so passionate about this. So my husband has been out to leads that were people that they called him that they had other contractors come out. 3 of them recently. One, the contractor took a check and disappeared. One, the contractor started the work and the work was terrible, absolutely horrible. And the other one, the contractor had another crew come out and the people didn't even know who they were. And so they felt very uncomfortable. So you have to make sure that you have licensed, bond, and insurance contractors. That's very important. But then on top of that, you want to pay a price that's appropriate. So these big companies that are advertising on television and the internet, and they're doing these huge advertisement campaigns, they are basically passing that cost on to you. And I can tell you why, because I have for a fact, my husband has been to people's homes that have had these larger companies come out. One, $40,000. The other one, $27,000. My husband did the job for $15,000. Because that $40,000 and that $27,000, we're paying for all their advertising, all their, their shim sham, extra bathroom kind of stuff, and it's all lies. Please call my husband, have him come out, take a look at what you want to do, give you a professional idea of what exactly you should be paying for. So no matter who does your bathroom, you know you have the knowledge. Knowledge is power. And I'm going to tell you, he is happy to do it for free. Give him a call, 602-888-1987.
You're going to get a professional opinion. He has been doing this for over 40 years. He works for the government, and what they do also is they help people with mobility issues.
Oh, he does all kinds of bathrooms, and that's another thing. Lots of people want to stay in their home. They want to move into facilities, and if you do some work in your bathroom, 80% of falls happen in the bathroom. From the CDC, that is a statistic from the CDC. 80% of falls happen in the bathroom. You end up breaking your hip, you end up getting a concussion, hurting your knee, whatever it is, that it is unnecessary if you have certain things in your bathroom to keep it safe.
There's also something that I want to tell you about the bathrooms. When you go up onto their website, which is allstarshowers.com, the bathrooms are beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to see the pictures and you're going to see how beautiful they
Oh,
are.
and priced right, and done
priced
correctly.
Again, that number to call them is 602-888-1987. They also offer financing as well, and they are statewide. They are licensed, bonded, and insured. And what they want you to know too, when you're getting this fair price, by the way, you're still getting quality work as well. They guarantee their work for life.
Yes.
Again, that number to call is 602-888-1987. What are your final words?
We will shower you with excellence. Call my husband. He will come out and assess what you really need. And even if you decide to go with a different company, you will have knowledge.
Again, that number to call them, and don't go with another company, call them. Their number is 602-888-1987. They are statewide. They are licensed, bonded, and insured. They guarantee their work for life. You're getting quality work from them. Again, it's allstarshowers.com.